All right, what is up, hustlers? Welcome into today's video. Today, we're going to be diving into the Nexus platform that my team and myself have been building out diligently for the first half of 2023. And I'm excited to share with you some of the features, some of the UI, and some of what you can expect from the application, because obviously there are a lot of different features here on the home page that you can kind of see that you're going to have access to once we do go live. But what are some of these things going to look like? Are they going to be competitors with stuff like Nansen, stuff like NFT Nerds? I'm here to firmly assert the fact that we are going to be in, tough competition, but yet we will be competitors with these platforms. And I do believe that what we are presenting and providing to the market, and especially the GameFi side of things, the Web3 gaming markets, crypto gaming, this sector is going to be the biggest sector, not just in NFTs, but in the entire crypto space in a couple years' time. And we are getting ahead of that by building the tech stack that any Web3 gamer, investor, trader, or project could use to be able to get in front of more users, discover more new games, new projects, and track on-chain data that's going to help these gamers and investors actually make educated decisions in these markets. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Like the video down below and subscribe for more every single week here on the Hustlepedia channel. We're going to be having the Futurist podcast returning very, very soon, as well as you can expect to see a little more of me here talking about Nexus, talking about the crypto markets, just talking about where things are headed as far as Web3 gaming. So let's go ahead and dive into it. As you can see here, as mentioned, we have a lot of features that we will be presenting. We have an in-house launch pad to where holders of the NFT, which, by the way, our pre-sale is live right now over on nexus-gaming.io, but nevertheless, we'll talk about that at the end. We'll have a launch pad where NFT holders are actually going to have access to pre-seed, seed rounds, private rounds for some of the top Web3 gaming projects, layer ones, layer twos, AI, DeFi. We're going to present any single top tier project that we can get our hands on to our NFT holders at the lowest price before it goes to the retail. So we're giving our guys a heads up advantage, a very early stage advantage into getting into some of these projects. So third party IGO and IDOs, carefully researched by myself and the Nexus team. Nexus Pass holders gain enhanced allocations, fostering a sustainable and equitable launchpad experience. But I just kind of, more than describing it to you from a face level, right? As mentioned, we're going to have the on-chain data. We're going to have games tab that you're looking at right now. We're going to have a lot of ways to track your investments, track the on-chain data, daily active users, find your favorite tokens, find your favorite games, interact with friends, have a friends list, use AI even. We'll show you a glimpse of that in this video. As you see here, this is what you can expect to land on when you come into the games tab. So you can see some of our top tier partners here, like Honeyland, Phantom Galaxies, My Pet Hooligan, Shrapnel, Undead Blocks. You can see them featured here at the top of the page. And then when you scroll down, you're going to see some of the top genres, shooters, RPGs, sports, playing card, different types of games like that. So you'll be able to filter by the different games that you are looking for. You'll be able to filter by platform, Windows, Mac, Android, iOS, whatever you're looking for, Avalanche blockchain, Polygon blockchain, just to use the ones here in my background. So you'll be able to filter and find games based off all of those parameters here. And then when you are to click into one of these games, you're going to see data like this, right? Free to play. What's the game studio? Is the status of the game alpha, beta, in development? This one, for example, Honeyland, one of our recent partners, is live. It's on the Solana blockchain. You can play on iOS, you can play on Windows, you can play on Android. So it shows you all of these key details. It shows you the screenshots from the game. There's also going to be tutorials and walkthroughs for these games to help people get started in these ecosystems. So that's going to be essential as well. But if you take a look here, we're going to also be tracking every token and NFT in these ecosystems. So you're going to see the large land, the medium lands, the small lands, all the different land mints, all the different bees, the Genesis bees, etc. You're seeing the HXD coin. So we will be displaying all the assets in an ecosystem in an easy to browse fashion. This is essential because it's very easy to fall upon a fake collection in Web3. It's unfortunate but true. It's so easy to fall on a fake collection, or you have to browse Magic Eden or OpenSea trying to figure out, how do I find Phantom Galaxy's ships? How do I find Phantom Galaxy's lands? How do I find this, that? It makes it a lot easier when we give you the info right here. And then if you were to click into it, you could go straight to the collection if you are looking to purchase. And then as you see here, you can favorite the game. So you can add it to your favorites. You can actually review the game. So there's going to be a review system, third party. No one can mess with this. You know, all the reviews will stay unless it's like a FUD review, an actual FUD review. You can just tell it's like falsely negative. And then you can hop right into the game. You click play, it's going to send you right to the game's website, and it's going to take you to the download of your choice. But then below this is where, you know, it's really bringing in the community, the profiles. You're going to be able to lobby chat. So like a party chat on Xbox Live, you know, I need help defeating a tough boss. I can join you. Let's take it down together. Anyone up for some PvP battles? Just got my first rare bee. Time to level it up. Hey everyone, who's excited about playing Honeyland? This is essential because yes, there's a Discord for all these games, but there's not an interactive network where these players can cross collaborate across ecosystems or even have a non-echo chamber. So unfortunately, like if you say something negative about a game, and even if it's justified, you're usually going to get muted or banned or kicked out of the server to where you can't chat anymore, because Web3 projects in whole are a lot of echo chambers. Like it's only positive feedback, never negative feedback, because everyone just kind of wants to be positive and say, wag me, we're all going to make it. But at the same time, there is sometimes where people will come in to chat and they say something viable, some feedback, etc. And this is an open place to collaborate with other players, find people to play with, strategize and come up with the best strategy to move forward in these games, how to maximize your earnings, how to level up your characters, but also provide feedback on these games. And we'll also provide those feedback loops to the game. So that's going to be very awesome. And I'll just let this trailer here run so you'll kind of get a glimpse of exactly what to expect from the games tab. As you see here, you can see who's looking to play. You can see the games. You can see the lobby chat. You can see the different tokens, the daily transactions in these ecosystems, the different types of games, the different types of genres. So as you're seeing, we're very well versed as far as discoverability for these games. And I'm happy to show that we're doing the same thing for NFT projects. So NFT projects at this moment in time don't have like a hub. They don't have a landing page to go to and chat and discuss on the exterior parts of the ecosystem. We're happy to show the NFT dashboard here. So this is the NFT dashboard. This is the first time it's ever been shown, unless we literally Nexus account might tweet it before I put this video out. But this is the first time it's being shown on a video or any sort of format. So as you see here, this is kind of like the NFT nerds of the platform. So that you're going to be able to track live sales, live listings. You're going to be able to see the floor price trajectory, the chart over time. You see the floor, the market cap of each collection. So this is Neo Tokyo here. You can add it to your favorites. So if you click that heart button, it becomes one of your favorite collections. So you can continue to come back and do research on these projects. You can see how many are listed for sale. You can see how many unique holders, 24-hour volume, etc. And then here is where it really this is going to be where we compete with stuff like NFT nerds. You're going to see potential gems. So these are showing like a top 1% listed just about 16% above floor. You're seeing a top 10% that's only 6% above floor. And you can directly buy them here straight from the Nexus platform, and it'll take you to our marketplace partners at that point. You can see the recent activity. So you're going to see the recent sales, and you're also going to see all the listings. So any active sales and any active listings, you're going to see here on the Neo Tokyo page. But if you were to back out and you just went into analytics and NFTs, you're going to see the whole NFT market, just like NFT nerds. You're going to see the recent volume, what's minting, what's selling, what's the trending collections, what's the hot collections for 24 hours. You're going to have all that data in your fingertips. So if you're an NFT trader, this platform will definitely be a home for you. It's going to have holder distribution. So it's going to show you, 60% of Neo Tokyo holds 1 item. 20% holds 2 to 3. And these are just like dummy stats at this point in time. We haven't plugged in all the analytics to be 100% accurate yet. But as you see here, you're going to see the holder distribution. How many holders are holding certain amount of pieces? You're going to see the top holders as well. So who is holding the top amount of pieces? And then as you scroll down, there's also a description of the project, a full-blown summary, as well as reviews. There's a review system here for these NFT projects, and this is essential because it brings then NFT trading platforms and IGN, which we're really aiming to be the IGN of Web3 gaming with our games tab, because the discoverability, the navigation, finding new projects, reviewing, chatting with other players, it's all here to be had on this platform. But then when you come to the NFT side of things, we're going to have the review platform right here for people to come in, say they're bullish or bearish, and give it a score based on what they think of the collection. So this is going to be a very unique feature, adding discoverability to NFT projects, and also non-echo chamber, once again, place where people can leave reviews and get all the data from the project based on volume, price, latest listings, potential gems that they can snipe off the floor, direct links to all the marketplaces. This is truly going to be the one-stop shop for NFT projects and for NFT traders to be able to get all the advanced data that they need to win in these markets. And speaking of the data to win in these markets, there's nothing worse than when a crypto trader is feeling like the VCs have an edge. VCs, venture capitalists, for anyone who doesn't know what that is. It's always the worst when people feel like, I can't buy into this project because the VC liquidity, they're way up and I feel like I'm left behind. If I buy this token, they're going to dump on me. Well, our token unlock tracker right here, this is just, one of the early versions, early iterations. A lot of people always ask, when's the next token unlock? How big's the unlock? Who's getting the unlocks, etc. We have that all here on our platform. You can see upcoming unlock in 60 days. It's 200 million tokens. It's judged as a small unlock. It's 2% of the total supply. You can see over the next 3 months, the next 6 months, how many tokens are being released. It shows the difference in the circulating supply once these things happen. It shows the increase in supply, the unlock start and end date. But then it gives you those VC tools to show, okay, the seed price was at 3 cents. Currently, this token, Rose, Oasis, is up 1.77x from VC prices, from seed prices. This is really important because a lot of the times, VCs won't let this go under their buy price, their strike point, right? So a lot of the times these VCs will make sure that these tokens stay above those levels. But if you're ever looking in Star Atlas, right, like a current ROI, if that ever got close to that 1x, you could almost assure that it's a great investment because the VCs usually will make sure that those tokens stay above those seed price levels, especially on big projects like this one, like Star Atlas, for example. And you can filter it by upcoming unlocks, upcoming unlock size. So if you're looking to short tokens, you can find the biggest unlocks and you can take advantage and short those beforehand. You can see how much ROI the VCs have, and then you can filter it by the VC seed price. And this one here had 160 tokens updated on the 5th of June. So this is going to be a consistent live feed of exactly the token unlocks that are hitting the market at any given time. Now let's get into the fun stuff. This is going to be the really fun stuff, right? So we already talked about the launch pad earlier. That'll come at a later stage. Our UI isn't completely crafted for the launch pad yet, but that's going to be where we just talked about. People are going to get seed investments. They're going to get private round investments. They're going to get pre-seed investments to be able to take advantage of. But as we see here with the AI assistant. So this is going to be a research assistant. It's like a chat box. The bottom right, when you're doing your research, you're browsing, let's just say here, Honeyland, and you're looking at the ecosystem. You say, hey, Mr. Crow. And if you're unfamiliar, the crow is right here. So this is Mr. Crow. He's going to be your AI assistant for the platform, right? And when we come over here, you can say, when is the next token unlock for HXD? And without you having to go source the information, in 20 days, the upcoming unlock will take place, allowing the release of approximately 3% of the total supply. Notably, VCs who initially entered at a seed price of 0.015 have experienced a significant increase of 2.5 times their investment. And as you can see here, you could ask, do the developers have a successful track record launching games? How many daily active users? That type of stuff. So you're going to have an AI research assistant right here on the platform, so you can do all your due diligence. But then afterwards, you can resort to the AI and fact check it and just be able to go to this source and be like, hey, I want to make sure I'm not crazy. I want to make sure my data is correct. I want to make sure I get a second opinion, and AI is going to be able to instantaneously give you that second opinion. So we will have Mr. Crow, the research assistant here on the platform, which I'm super excited about. And then another, I think this will be the last, but certainly not least of the UIs, is a really clean token portfolio tracker. You can focus on your watch lists. You can focus on following others. So if I have my portfolio listed on Nexus, you can follow it. And then as you see here, the drop down, you would just click the drop down and you could go to Hustle's portfolio and you could see exactly what's in my portfolio. You can follow your friends' portfolios. You can make your portfolio or your watch list public for people to follow and potentially trail and invest off of. So that's a really cool feature, kind of sharing theses, watch lists, portfolios, etc. But you're going to be able to track your tokens, exactly your ROI on each tokens, as well as your NFTs. Here, as you see, you'll be able to track all your NFTs, see the art, see the percentage gains, etc. And then on the right side, you're going to see our partners. You're going to see different news feeds from different projects. And on the games, there's also a news tab. So any of the latest articles on Nexus or across all of Web3, you're going to be able to see all of those articles in one home base underneath these games tabs. Every source you can think of in Web3 consolidated onto one platform when it comes to news. So you will never miss a thing when it comes to your favorite projects in Web3 gaming. Now let's get into some of the latest updates. So this last week, we announced a lot of different partnerships for our pre-sale, including a partnership here with SteadyStack. So SteadyStack will be featured as one of the premium NFT collections on our aforementioned NFT dashboard. So we're really excited to be working alongside SteadyStack, the lifestyle and investor mastermind. Great friends with RPH and Zan, and I love what they're doing over there. So every single Titan and Legend is eligible for the pre-sale here for Nexus. So if you want to take a look at more info, I did tweet about this collaboration. But the one we're really excited about, and this is getting announced once again today, a lot of alpha in this video. This one's getting announced today, and it's a collaboration, official collaboration with NeoTokyo. NeoTokyo will be a featured product and NFT collection across the Nexus NFT dashboard. So as you see here, Nexus partner, if you caught that. So they will be one of our collaborators and one of our partners here on Nexus as the NeoTokyo ecosystem. But at the same time, you can see the bytes symbol next to NeoTokyo. This is key because we will actually be allowing Launchpad investors to use the bytes token on the Launchpad as currency. So we're giving the option for users to invest in seed rounds, private rounds, pre-seed rounds, etc. before they hit the retail market, before they're tradable, with the bytes token, giving bytes another point of utility. And I believe we would be the very first project to integrate bytes 2.0 into the platform. So really excited. I mean, I'm a day one, I'm a day one NeoTokyo supporter. I am a member of NeoTokyo, and just seeing this come together, I'm really excited to be working alongside their ecosystem to integrate bytes as a usable currency on the platform. So that's going to be awesome. And if you're unfamiliar, we do have our pre-sale going on right now for TTOO holders for Neo Tokyo S1 and S2, stuff like Steady Stack, Spartadex, Shrapnel, Wagme Defense, Affinity Collective, NFA, Opus Labs, My Pet Hooligan. If you hold any of those collections, you can actually come in here and participate in the pre-sale. But as you see here, the value prop and the info we're providing versus these other platforms, it's off the charts, right? Our monthly subscription is going to be just $49 a month. Not too, nothing crazy. But right now we're offering lifetime NFT passes to get all the data on the platform for life at a one-time expense. And if you take a look here, TTOO, so my NFT collection currently, they get they're staked for 3 years, they get it for $250. Partners can get it for $450, which is still a 10% discount. And if you take a look at what that shapes up to, that's just 9 months of membership price. So after 9 months, the NFT's already paid for itself because you will never have to pay $1, and you would have already paid that $450 price point. But then when you look against the other platforms, right, we're going to have on the same level or even superior data to Nerds and Nansen on some points of the ecosystem. But as you see here, their monthly is 100 to 150, and Nerds is about 150 to 170. When you look at the long term, they're about 1,200 to 1,800 per year, and then Nerds is about 700 to 900 every single 6 months. So the lifetime NFT passes, they hold their weight in gold as far as this ecosystem. And the people who do utilize this platform in the future, I would guarantee are going to have higher hit rates, higher success rates in their Web3 gaming experience. Whether you're a gamer, whether you're an investor, whether you're an NFT flipper, whatever it is, I think you're going to be able to find a home on the Nexus platform. And if you're interested in the Nexus pad, which is going to be the in-house launch pad where you can get those pre-seed investments, this is going to be the structure that you would need to hold to get different allocation levels. So if you're unfamiliar, Seedify, GameFi, TrustPad, Paid Network, all these different launch pads, you have to hold a certain amount of tokens to participate. No difference here, but with just one NFT, you can participate in these private rounds, these seed rounds, which is by far the lowest entry point to a launch pad in Web3. By far. And then not to mention, even the highest tier is much less of an expense than a lot of these launch pads out there. So this is the launch pad allocation. This is our price chart compared to other competitors. And I'm super stoked. We have some of the best developers in Web3 and in traditional business. We have team members from top, corporate giants like Dell, with financial giants like Rich Dad Poor Dad, Rocket Fuel Crypto, who's one of our partners as well with Nexus. So seeing this platform come together, it's no surprise that we will be putting out a top quality product with top quality features that really do compete with these current players in the Web3 data space. I'm super excited to get Nexus out into the hands of the Web3 community, and even more so the GameFi community, and really bring that merged experience of data and social into one platform. So guys, like the video and subscribe for more every single week here on the Hustlepedia channel. I will be bringing back content, whether it's the Futurist podcast or whether it's just a video every single week. You can expect to see me here, and I will see you guys then as always.